everybody should be able to hear me now. Just confirm that for me. Sorry about that. I was setting some things up for regular recording on OBS and sound-wise. So when I'm recording and then therefore editing, I have to set up the sound a bit different. Now, is everything mute? Is also you should be seeing. I see background music playing. I'm hoping y'all can hear that. The good old saxophone, or is that muted also? All good now. Yeah, I may have to hit one more button when we get actually into the game, because I have to change settings, dang it, because the way it's set up for stream is they're all on, and then when I set up when I'm going to record something, I have to change the settings in OBS, and I forgot to change them back. So that's me. So if I'm going to start recording more, which, spoiler, could be upcoming, but I'll announce it once it happens. I'm going to have to remember not to do that more and more and more on the live stream. So there you go. I'll get in the habit. I'll get into practice. I'll add it to my list of checks before we go live. So I hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you in here, Trumpkin. I know Glacier's in here. I know Nightmare's in here. He had the first comment of the day over on the YouTube side, and then we'll find out who else is in here later on. And then anybody else that might be lurking, welcome aboard. Happy to have you here, lurking. And I didn't have my headphones in, and we may have just gotten a follow. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Mind if I don't say your screen name? Kiltamupsu? Something like that. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Yeah, if you get out of the routine, you have to relearn the routine of recording and everything. It's a lot easier to do live streaming. You know that much, Gleaser. But to get involved with all the recording, editing, not that I do extensive editing, but it all takes time. And getting back in the flow, remembering how I used to set things up, and then getting ready to bounce back and forth. Unfortunately, I got to figure out a way. What I got to do is how to get the settings so it doesn't. Right now, the way I have my OBS set up, if I change the setting for recording, it changes it for live stream. I got to get a way where it's a dedicated setup for each way I record, so I don't run into this problem, because you know it's gonna happen again if I don't. Yeah, I got to get different profiles. Gotta have different profiles to do it. Totally. I'm trying to just keep it all on the same profile, and nah, it's just not gonna work the way I have it currently set up. So I'll just have to go to work setting up another profile for recording. Oh well. But I hope everybody's doing well out there. It looks like I just noticed time-wise top of the hour. So Werner, good seeing you in here, and we need to get going. So why don't we? I may have to hit a quick button on game sound if we get over here, so hang on, everybody. Yeah, the gaming audio is not currently on, so let me fix that also. All right, we should be back now. You should have all the sounds back. It's a quick fix. It's just remembering to do it. So yeah, different profiles is definitely something I'm gonna have to set up, knowing me and remembering and routines and you name it. So we got this council mission end of the last episode, asset recovery. And asset recovery for us these days means a surveillance outpost in the UK has been infiltrated by the aliens. Details are sketchy. Of course, it's the UK. But that station is critical to our monitoring efforts, and we can't allow hostile forces to occupy it. We have to get in there and secure the facility. So it's not a VIP or anything like that for asset recovery that we have to take care of. We just have to secure the site, which is like a normal abduction mission, basically. We get rewards, a lot of scientists, which will be good once we start researching again. We're kind of barriered behind that, and a modest little, minor little token reward. So let's get down there. We did, and we know this map well, as Nightmare pointed out. How many times have we been to this map? Hey, Carlos and Jormulin, good to see you both popping in here just in time. And that means I'll have to worry about saying the mission name in Spanish. Oh, no. Or Italian Spanish, whatever the language I use is. All right, so let's refresh our memories here. Hope 10, good to see you in here. We're getting a big house. Monday. It's a good day in the Zigzag's house, that's for sure. He even got in the Bradford sweater look today just to get in the mood and the vibe of Long War today. Doesn't quite happen every time I stream Long War, but today we're here. We're ready for some Long War, because last week was meager in the amount of streams I was able to do, so I'm in the mood to get back into the swing of things. So our commanding officer is Quampa, and basically she's got her token medkits, but she's really helping us out with the dead smoke. She's got a whole big bang of it. We got Kibo Motarasu coming along. He's going to have, I think he's got a perk now, because he's Master Sergeant, where he gets an extra grenade, so he's not limited to just 2 grenades. He now has, I think 3. So Hope then, we'll see if we need those grenades today, or if he's going to be free to use his rapid fire. Then we got Freaky Friendly. He's got the Gauss gunner weapon, and we got Will to Kill Lucian. He, my friends, well, he's got just in case they come in handy, the proximity mines, because he can carry them, but he's got hit and run with that big massive gun. And then we got Katzen waddling along. He's got the 1 motion tracker, so we can at least move from our starting position with hopefully not running into anybody and activating on the very first turn. And obviously a couple battle scanners, so we're okay here. And then Floki, oh boy, you got the big gun as far as suppression goes. Hopefully you'll have a chance to put it to good use. Emo, this is our first mission with the extra fuel, so we're gonna see. I think we'll see how much more it adds. I just can't remember. Sometimes you just can't remember these things till you know, there's so much time in between playthroughs that you forget things. There's so many details. And I know when we're flying without it, we get 12 turns or 12 units of fuel. And we'll see how many more units of fuel we have here to go along with this Illuminator gun sight. So hopefully we don't get set up behind the dome of the Observatory, so you have lines of sight, Emo, but I'm looking forward to testing this extra fuel out to see how it benefits us. And then finally, we got Shakti Rockets. He of Javelin abilities, and yeah, we got a pretty dang strong team, but you know, it's getting near the end of March in 2017, and anything could happen. We could see anything on these kinds of missions. And I would imagine, since we're not doing the escort some VIP out, we may not get the normal drop-ins that we often get on council missions of Thin Men, because there's nothing to trigger them like you would get on a bomb disposal or, you know, escorting a VIP, whatever the other council missions might be. But those are the primary ones where we get the drop-ins on. So that's the team. I can't think of anything else I want to change, so I say, check your ammo, check your weapons. Let's just get down there and see what we're going to be up against. Let's go. I'm ready. I hope. I'm ready in spirit. I am ready in spirit. Hi, Tel Montara. It's good to see you. You're not on this one. That's probably the only hole. I've got a team with some firepower today, but I did not bring anybody for capture purposes. So that's the hole on this mission for us. So hopefully we don't find any mutant elites that I'm going to regret not having capture abilities. Now that I've sent us out here and launched us, you know, not a good time to go, oops, maybe I should have looked at that. But oh well, we'll deal with it. Let's begin. Enduring Hydra. This will test Carlos's translations ability between Spanish and English, English, Spanish, because Hydra is not your common word to have to translate. So good luck, Carlos. We are back in Swindon. Last time we were in Swindon, in fact, wasn't that just the last one where we had our terror mission? It had a nice coastal port. Well, now, Hydra might be universal. Yeah, well, he can hope. He can hope otherwise. And then, yeah. So Swindon is being focused on by the aliens here of late. So let's go find out. Okay, Enduring Hydra. Okay, so it's close to universal. Yeah, close to universal. Hydra duradera. Hydra duradera. I hope that's not too Italian for you, Carlos. Here we go. Let's launch, guys. Let's launch. And where are we going to start on this mission? I mean, we can't. Yeah, good with my Italian, right? Yeah. Well, maybe I live on that. Maybe my origins are from that side of Spain, the one that's, you know, just across that little part of the Mediterranean from Italy. There's only a little bit. Do you hear anything on the gaming audio? Oh, it's not. Why is it not? I turned it back on. Let me just double check. Gaming audio. Oh. For some reason, it's not. It's... Oh, it got turned down. I do believe. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Hang in there. So it should be going. Doggone it. So everything is showing on. All the tracks are active. I don't know why it didn't turn back on. So we're going to figure this out. Yeah, the game. Oh, let me look at the gaming. Yeah, we may have the wrong gaming thing there. Let's look at the gaming monitor. Test. Yeah, no, the gaming. Let me get the gaming audio set. It must not have been on the correct setting. So let's take a look. Are we? We are back. Oh my goodness, we are back. Thank you for that little click. No, everything's back. Now I just got to get myself back out of here and back over to the game. And I'm ready to go now. Let's just do this to get us centered back in. And we're ready to go. Thank you. Oh, where are we starting today? Oh, we're back in this far corner over here. So we have two ways to go. We can work our way out this way. Or we can work our way over this way. Either way, it's going to be a struggle to... I don't know which way is the best, to be quite... Yes, XCom may have been knocked out, but they're still messing with us. Isn't that the case? It's more like me, out of practice of recording and doing all this stuff. So I guarantee you, I will be setting up a separate profile for recording versus live streaming, so I don't run into these issues again and just forget. I had changed the game to the wrong setting, so therefore it wasn't picking it up. So there you go. Okay, so let's get going. And well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead off with you, Katzenwadling, with the motion tracker. Okay, we got somebody over here. Yeah, so if we work our way over this way, something is right there. Something is right there. My God, everything's going weird. Felt like I had a kitty nudge me on my ankle, but no. Chichka's in the window. I let Bang out earlier. I don't know. Something weird's going on here. And it's all me. I'm the weird one. Ghost cat. Yeah, there you go. So, now I'm a little torn because we've had this map where we had a big, massive battle, awkward, also, I might add, coming around this corner. And, Morden Solis, good to see you in here. Thanks for the hello and the comment. I appreciate it. I got to figure out which the heck part of the building. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to advance down this way with Katzenwadling and see if it looks like we can get set up in some fashion over here coming around this way, or it might be that we want to take the high ground. High ground comes with only half cover in many instances, so that may not be perfect, but I'm going to come down this way to check for first. And unless something's like right here, we should be okay about not peeking around the corner too much if I bring Katzenwadling right here.
Got it.
Oh, well. Yeah, something's probably in this building is what it is. Because if pot of four is what it's looking like. So, what can I say? Yeah, the high ground meme, yeah. And the thing is, I don't have a lot of I don't take low profile a lot, but that's what you'd want, be feeling comfortable on the high ground. So I think what I'm going to do is come, in case they come out the door here, we'll be all ready. Otherwise, I'm probably going to take a chance getting up high. We're probably going to do it. Probably kind of, sort of. And, I'm gonna get everybody kind of bunched up so we can get around on a blue move next turn. Except my Rocketeer is a couple spaces left of that corner. I am gonna bring my Rocketeer, Shakti Rockets. We're gonna bring you here. You should be able to then come here on a blue move and at least get set up for a rocket. As long as the person we send ahead of you, yeah, I didn't misjudge. As long as the person that I send ahead of you, probably Katzenwadling, to go up the stairs, doesn't activate anybody, then I'll probably see about moving you there. but I'll do it early just in case it turns out to be a bad move.
Oui, commandant.
Okay. We'll kind of trail back Quampa so we have smoke available, freaky friendly, come right in there. And finally, that makes it awkward for you, Emo. Because, like I said, we got the big old dome in your way. I can't just come over here and fly you to be able to see anybody. I guess we'll come down here this turn, and then maybe we can fly you back here so, you know, we kind of have lines over the central area of the map. I guess that's going to be our plan with you.
Solid copy, Commander.
Who knew we'd start in one of the more awkward positions? And just to give you an extra head step, I don't think we'll need any Overwatch famous last words. Okay, we got Kibo on Overwatch, just in case somebody wanders into us. That'll have to do. $100 stream. Well, yeah, it is long war after all. It's definitely not a short war, is it now? I'm glad you're able to find us. And on top of that, good to see you making a live stream too. That's pretty cool. Okay, now this is the one that could be risky because there's windows on the other side over here. I'm going to do this first, just in case that pod's moved. Oh, yeah. It's moved farther down now. It used to be farther up over here. Now it's farther down here. So, odds are if I come here to set up a rocket, it ain't gonna work. And if I come over here with Kotzen Vodlin, well, Kotzen, I'm gonna try this move with you and see if this angle may or may not, with those doors closed, give line of sight. So we're going to see if everybody's going to have the ability to get up these steps. How about that?
Exactly.
Okay. Looks like we might be able to do it. And if that's the case, then I'll probably run everybody, double move everybody up here. But I want to keep some, yeah, I thought it might be an activation right there. I know this one will. But if everybody can do a tight loop, a very tight loop up the staircase, let's see if a mech is able to pull off that tight loop without activating.
Je rejoins la position.
There we go. There we go. Whew. Always having the low ground. Yeah, there you go. I'm catching up on some comments I fell behind on. What do you know? Now I don't know what to do with my Rocketeer, though, because I can't get him set anywhere unless I just bring him here. And then he can hopefully shoot straight ahead should somebody activate. So yeah, I'm feeling confident about being able to get everybody up high. I will bring my sniper, and we're going to set up our sniper right here. Yeah, if I go, yeah, we're probably okay here. I mean, if we're stepping here, we're probably okay to fly my sniper here. And that'll cover the courtyard for that pod if it keeps moving down that way. So yeah, I'm okay with that. So let's do the next thing. And Kotzen Vodlin. Now the big question is, this pod's also moved. They're over a little farther. I wonder if they're outside here now. Could they have... Now they've got to be in the building still. They got to be in the building still. I didn't hear any doors open, and we would have had to have windows crash for them to get from inside to outside, so they can't be outside, right? But just to hedge my bet, I'm not going to come to that corner where we might be able to see them. We're going to come here and hope I'm right.
Got it.
Okay. Never quite feel confident till it's done, you know?
Ok, je bouge.
Okay, now we got room for more people. We're gonna try sneaking up the roof. Freaky Friendly, you can't get so far. Yeah, stay on this side. It could be a split pod, although it seemed like earlier the whole pod was over here clearly inside, so that's why I'm thinking they're still inside. Although we know this game also allows there is some dang, my suppression. He didn't have to yell, did he? My suppression. Kibo. Yeah, not everybody's got the movement of the first two, that's for sure. Yeah, emote, we're gonna fly. And we're gonna find out how much fuel. Oh my god, it's double fuel! That's really good! The question is, can you fly all the way over here? Yeah, that's where I want you to go. Let's do it. Okay, that's good. Okay. This is good. We'll send Kwampa up also, charging forward as far as she can do. No, let's do a blue move here so she stays tight on that curve, because we know the tight move on the curve doesn't expose us. Right there. And then Shakti, you actually could get up here. Of course, that doesn't help. But then if I leave you here to shoot, yeah, I guess we're coming up. And you'll stand in front of the door. Problem is, whoops. The problem is to get you to the edge. That's, you won't be able to shoot a rocket next turn. So we'll see how this goes. Let's steady our weapon and cross our fingers. Yeah, that's right where they are. Are they going to move out now? Yes, they are. Oh my god. Emo's in trouble. Okay, there's a pod there. Okay. Well, the good news is we can flank this guy. I think this... didn't one of them run here? Yeah. He's not going to be so easy to flank. And then the other... then the rest are in the building underneath us. That I don't care about so much. But these two are definitely in range to just pick off Emo. So we've got to deal with these guys. Emo needs our help. Emo is our friend. Now, the other option is jump down here, hopefully we get flanks, but no, I got to deal with the guys over here, ideally, first. So, I'm going to use my last motion tracker, because if there's another pod-ish over this way-ish, I don't want to push too far this way. So I'm going to use it. And so far, that's all we're seeing. I'm gonna come to. I'm gonna come this far. I'm gonna leave the space open for the flank for our mech, and I'm gonna push right here. Hopefully, not seeing a pod, because that's more than the safe distance to move potentially, and not risk an activation.
Of course.
Oh, there's another one out there. Oh. But it might, if we're lucky, it's back in this building also. I have a battle scanner, but if I threw the battle scanner down here, it wouldn't potentially show in here because of that little wall. And it's not going to show anybody in these buildings. So that's why I opted not to use the battle scanner, Carlos. Because we wouldn't have seen anything other than the two we already know about. So we're bringing Lucian over here.
Je suis en chemin.
We have hit and run with him. What? How? Is that considered too far down? Oh my god. Okay. And we can't see this guy. The game says he's too far down here, too steep of an angle, so we can't see it. That's what the game says. So, one thing I could do is a really crappy rocket. I mean, a really crappy rocket shot. After moving, we might barely be able to reach him down here with Mega Scatter, and we can give that a try. Let's set Shakti rockets over right here and just see if that's going to be a possibility. Can you even get a rocket down there? Yes. 2 scatter, but I'm going to center on this guy. It doesn't say blocked anywhere. Yeah, at least the rocket can get shot down there. And maybe we even injure the other guy. I think that covers undestructible. Here we go. Let's see if even 2 scatter, we might still hit the guy. We should still hit this guy. And maybe it'll blow up the truck and we don't have to worry about him anymore. See, that's the Italian. That's where I'm learning all my Italian, from Shakti rockets. That's why I have the Italian. I blame him. Now, unfortunately, we still can't see this guy. Oh, I know who can see him. He's flying over here, and he probably has a pretty damn good shot because he's steadied right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably has a pretty good shot. Probably. In fact, he can take both of them out. And that way I can leave... Well, these 2 on Overwatch really won't help. Yeah, let's take our 100% shots. We got to clean this up. Then everybody's down below inside. And now the next shot shouldn't be, because we're not steadied now. But it's still 89. Let's just do it. And Emo just clears half the pod all on his own. Boomity boom boom. Yeah, so the truck did not detonate either. But who else was the Emo gonna shoot at? I guess, yeah, we don't have a capture guy. The rifles would have been nice, but I would have really kicked myself if they were Muton elites. But then again, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Kibo. I think I bring Kibo here to Overwatch. Marute33, good to see you. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Why don't I bring Kibo down here in case these guys try to come out the door at us and take advantage of Emo over here. At least we have somebody overwatching on protection for that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, good. Yeah, you don't want to have a bad time alone. Long War is one fun investment, that's for sure. Let's see. And I'm learning that it's nice to live stream it if you have the chance, because the company is nice. Because sometimes when you're on your own, it's a lot more fun streaming it with people watching, chatting with you while you're playing than it is to try and muscle through it on your own. That much I will say. Ooh, terror mission. They can be our last terror mission was amazingly difficult, but we came through it, so hopefully you could do the same thing. Kibo, I think I've decided I'm going to do this with you. And I'm just going to do one for all in Overwatch. Quampa. A commanderless run, yeah. I might, if I come down here to get a spot from which to... Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to come down here. They won't be... This is their scatter move. They won't be on Overwatch. I'm going to come down here, and if we are left in line of sight of them, I'll have Quampa chuck some smoke down here just to make things a little nicer. And maybe if they see you down here, they'll shoot at you as opposed to run out to try and get emo. So that also. Here we go. Let's just come down here and do it. I'll need somebody here. Okay, and we see him. Oh my god, that's a massive one though. That's a massive guy. Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, this game is unforgiving. You never know. You know, you miss a couple 95% shots in a row. I think that's already happened to us on this playthrough at least once. And then you have them hit, like Jormulin says, on a 1% shot. And the game sometimes feels unforgiving and unfair at times. And you just learn to deal with it. Alright, so Quampa, come down here. We're gonna have smoke down here. I wish I could throw it up in the air for emo, but that is not the case. Now, maybe they'll be stupid enough to jump out and take the car as cover, because that's about the only... See, he knows something's going on. He's an active dude, and the problem is if he runs out to take this cover, we know we can't overwatch him from this position, but we're gonna overwatch here. Whoa. Rather than overwatch where I maybe can't hit him, we'll do this. So when he moves, he hurts a little. Why don't we do that? Every little bit can help. And then for you, Cots and Bottling, we're just going to overwatch. Then I got to figure out what to do with Freaky Friendly. There's really not a lot of places to suppress from down here. There's no cover over here. So I guess my best bet is to get you up to the wall. And hope. Oh, we got an next pod out there. Looks like I see one. Heavy floater. Good hit. Chrysalid's almost dead. Chrysalid didn't die from that, although we hurt this guy and he ran away as a result. He's going to suppress Floki. We can deal with that. The other guy's overwatching. Oh, everybody's going active. At least I have an... Well, it's unsteady, but... Oh, we're Overwatch. Not the ones I thought you were gonna get to Overwatch. This is quite an interesting map now, my friends. And there goes that thing. Kaboom. If only the Chrysalid could have stepped back a step for us. Okay. Well, isn't this fun? Now, unfortunately, Emo only gets one shot. And oh, baby, he's in a predicament. Quite a little predicament there. Now I'm wondering if Freaky Friendly, now he couldn't get down here. We're gonna be relying on some smoke, my friends. Other than I may have to bring Emo down and just not take his shot just because he's a sitting duck too close. The risk flying works a lot better when you're flying across the other side of the map from all of the activity, not in the middle of it. So, what I might just do is move Emo, you know, see if he can, how far back Emo can fly, and he won't have a shot this turn, and kind of mess with it that way. Now let's get a total count. 1 Thin Man, 2 Seekers. So it looks like that was a pot of 3 perhaps, or did we kill one on Overwatch? I think maybe we killed a Seeker. One, or maybe there were 2 Thin Men. But a pod of 3, we had to have killed something. So we either killed a Thin Man or a Seeker, because we did hit on some of our Overwatches. Then the 2 floaters, a heavy floater, and a chrysalid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another pod. And then we still have those 2 mutons left over. So we got 3 of the 4 pods active right now. So, with that in mind, my friends, we need to deal. We need to deal. And the best way to deal, I do not know. Okay, actually, this is odd. Glenn Friendly can see one of these guys down here. Although it would be probably kind of nice to suppress this guy so he can't reach us with the grenades as we clump up here. Although what I'm thinking I might... I just gotta see who's got what shots is what I gotta see. You obviously can kill one of these. Unfortunately, it's only one. Friendly can kill the other. Unless I need him to suppress over here. You have lots of suppression, or... well, double tap. Oh, that's right, you're being suppressed. That's why you're... it's amazing you still have a 70% shot even being suppressed. So we don't have a lot of guaranteed shots here right now. We really don't. I do have Kwampa who could potentially command. Somebody. Ooh, emo. This is I'm playing with fire here with you. Okay, here's my rocket. I'm feeling like I can muster some shots against these guys. These guys are a little concerning, especially the floater. The floaters. Except, if I do a rocket here... it's not gonna kill them. And if I destroy that cover, the suppression I do from up here won't keep them in place. Besides, if I destroy the cover... well, if I destroy the cover, I might be able to kill them. I could very well just kill them. So how many floaters are left that I don't see? 2 floaters. So there's 1 regular floater I'm not seeing right now. Okay. Thinking right now. We have a lot of shots, and we have a lot of these I could take out. I'm kind of thinking you could suppress the big bad one. I'd be able to take Kotzen somewhere. And I think he's landed. So, if I did destroy the cover, Kotzen Vodlin would be able to take him out. It's weird that Kotzen can't see all the way down here. And then what I could then do is bring Will to Kill, just drop him straight down, and then use his shots where he needs. So I am going to use the rocket. We're using the rocket. And we're going to destroy cover with it, ideally. You're not steadied, so... but scatter's not ridiculous. So I'm cheating towards the heavy floater because he's the more dangerous of the two. And we'll cross our fingers here. And we got him. I don't know if we got the other one. Oh, we got them both. And cover is gone on the one. So hopefully we can kill this guy. And if he's grounded, and he is, I got 2 shots, 2 heavy, hard-hitting shots from Kotzen Wadlin to take him out. And I think I gotta do that. Yeah, there's the other Seeker. So we did kill a Seeker on the Overwatch. It's hanging on the building over here. Okay. Do it, Kotzen. Furball. Make it happen. Nice hit. Typical heavy floater. Even with a great hit like that, it's a 2-shotter to get rid of them. I prefer doing this with 100%. Okay, that was a big, dangerous threat. Okay. Freaky friendly. Take a shot. Oh no. He's shredded though, so hopefully your second shot of double tap takes him out. Not so good. Not so good. Not so good. But not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. No, 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 not the end of the world. What I'm gonna do, because I got smoke I can throw on you, is I'm thinking, and if I'm gonna leave anybody alive, the Seekers can be that. I'm gonna... Oh, but that doesn't come straight down over. That means if I come here, though, then I don't have flank there. But I can get 2 shots. Because the first shot will be on the chrysalid. And then I'll be standing there and smoke. Will to kill. So I'm planning on using that to keep you alive. So, let's jump you down.
Je rejoins la position.
Take care of the chrysalid. Let's see what our shot looks like on him. 78. Decent. Nah. Decent. Decent. But like I said, these guys hurt more. I'm gonna take a less than perfect shot right here. And hope Will the Kill can do it. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't meant to happen. What I am gonna do is suppress the most fearsome guy that's out there and sort of just suppress him in return. Right there. Then Kibo, probably just gonna keep you right there. And do the 92% on the full strength one, thinking you'll kill it. Hoping you'll kill it. And you did. Then we got Emo. You can take that guy out. The scary thought is if I keep Emo up here, a floater could go right at him. So I'm not going to take the shot from Emo. Emo is going to land. It's just not safe. Question is, where do I want him to land? Maybe we bring you here, Emo? Yeah. Let's toggle flight off. Let's just do that. And then, where do I want to bring you? He could come around and shoot you. I would think he can't kill you. This guy would have to come straight across. And if I bring you here, yeah, you're in line of sight where he can just stand there and shoot you. And you're fragile. Let's face it, you're a bit fragile. I'm bringing you back here for a turn. Trying to get you out of line of fire. I don't know if they might be able to see and shoot you through the stairs, but there's not too many people that would be able to do that. So I'm just going to play it safe. I hope I'm playing it safe to get you there. Then I got to get a smoke down here. If I can. And we can. I just want to get it in the right spot. Before, it was over that thing, and it won't click over that thing. So I'm trying to get it as close as I can. Okay, that's just going to have to do. Or I just bring you to the edge. You have decent armor because you're wearing Titan armor. And that's going to have to count for something. That would be a blue move. You'd be in dense smoke, but then we have two floaters who I'd prefer not to put you in that position. So I'm going to bring you to the edge here and hope we can get the smoke down there. Right now, we're in the second year. We're in March of 2017. So we're basically just over 1 year into the campaign. Which is pretty dang far, considered endgame. Men in... yeah, the Titan armor. It's what it kind of looks... It's what the visuals are, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna throw the smoke. That's better. Now I'm more definite that we're in the smoke. You're the only one that's gonna have smoke, but you're the one that's gonna get targeted by mutons. And potentially floaters. And let's see. Cross your fingers, everybody. Okay, he overwatches. That's amazing. What's he do?
Help me with this.
Suppression. That's okay. Mutons moving back a little. That was a double move. And that was just a low percent, 4% shot. Oh, but he has like the infantry perk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm glad the mutons moved first, because the thin man that we lost track of found us and flanked us. Okay. Now it's time for us to do some payback. Unfortunately, I had to take Emo out of play for safety reasons. And we're short somebody. So we got suppression. You're suppressed up here. I could try to have you run it. I have another rocket. Once again, unsteadied. He shot. So he did what he's gonna do. So my rocket comes here. Since there's no other direction I can rocket in. And we see if we can hit them both. Right in between them both. And far away. We got them both, so that broke the suppression. So that means we are back in business up top. Only for a single shot there, but we're back in business. Now what would be nice is to break this up. Wouldn't it now? And it would be nice to know where that last pod is so I don't jump down. Oh, I only got one shot left. Only got one shot left. So will to kill is suppressed. Fortunately, the thin man did not hit you hard, even though you were flanked. So that's cool. Let's go see who has a shot on him. He's going to be too far away for you. Yeah, you'd have to be up to the truck. Do I have something? That's only half cover here, but it would allow me to hit him hard and break suppression here. And then I could run over here and hopefully finish this guy off. I'm not sure about the other Muton, but I think y'all can see my plan here. So I'm thinking, and I'm kind of leaving ourselves exposed here against these two potentially being able to shoot at, but heck, I'll throw more smoke if I need to. So Cotton, you come here, so you got to step out and flank on the big boy. I guess I could have you come anywhere here but I just don't want to push too far forward into the unknown, so I'm going to move you as little as I can in that direction. And hope. You only have one shot. I would have preferred you had... Well, we also have the laser pistol if I want to finish off the hit and run.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't activate anything. I'm going to take... If I took this shot, we can break the suppression with this and then follow up with the other weapon. Okay. Now, if I switch back, what is the shot? Yeah, it's only... I'm too close, so that's part of that problem. That's a better shot. So we'll think about it. Now that you're no longer suppressed, Lucian, I'm bringing you right here. Because you can run that far. Of course, like I said, I'm running farther over in this direction, but these two need to go. They've been a thorn in our side. Probably both shots will go here. Because I'm going to need them on the big guy, is what I'm thinking. I can't think of anything else. Let's just do it. Oh, who's Overwatch? Oh! Oh, yeah, out of sight, out of mind. we just got Overwatched by this guy. He disappeared. I didn't even think about him and his little measly one hit point. Okay. We're going here. Hit and run. Yeah, both shots are going to be needed to kill the big boy. Oh my god! Well, no. This is the way we'll do it. Jormelin, get back. I mean, Kotzen. He's sitting there. Kotzen's just sitting there cool as a... You know what? Just... Furball. He's just biding his time, being a cool cat, and he's going to do this since there's only one hit. This is where we miss not having the ability to capture, but, you know... That was one ugly, tough dude. Okay. Now you have... you may not still kill this guy, but you're going to have a chance at least to kill that guy. If we can get the 68% crit. Let's find out. Yeah! There we go. Mutons are out of the picture. That helps a lot. Now, we can kill this. And then that's a pretty damn good shot there. Although I don't have double tap anymore because I used it last time, didn't I? Well, let's find out. Yeah, I did use double tap last time. It's not available. So, the more important one... To be quite honest, I'd rather hit this one. And it's not guaranteed, but that's the one we're going for. Oh, we did. We hit it solid, but we didn't kill it. Well, I've got Kibo here. My need for smoke isn't what it used to be. Quampa, do you have a shot? I kind of feel like I don't need my smoke. Kibo can take care of this. Overkill Supreme. And then, yeah, so, you know, Quampa, give it a go. Give it a go. Oh, I love a medic that can kill. I love a medic that knows how to handle a weapon. So we're going to come around this way now. Versus the Thin Man.
I'm on it.
And guess what? We can suppress the Thin Man. And Kibo, you by default are now going for this shot. There you go, 92% miss. 92% miss. 92% miss. Well, we still got Emo. I'll tell you what, Emo's got to reload anyway, so Emo's just gonna pull back here and reload, so the Thin Man can't charge him and shoot at him, and then we'll try to get him back into play coming up. I'm not gonna play around with the squishiest guy on the map. We're pulling him back for a reload.
Ready to rock.
And I'm kind of thinking, that's not even a guarantee. What I feel like I want to do is suppress the Thin Man. If only this was a guaranteed hit. No, I have to do this. The Thin Man's on his own.
Nothing but bits, sir.
Here we go. Oh, he hit again. Only down. Well, look at that damage reduction we got. Look at that damage reduction. Okay, we are back in business, and now that we got plenty of fuel to go flying with, we're toggling flight on. You won't be able to do anything this turn, but boy, you'll be able to clean up that Thin Man if we don't take care of him. Let's turn it on, and let's fly over here. There you go. And let's steady. So Thin Man cleanup operation is in effect because we can now do this. And we're gonna suppress him and lock him down. And everybody else will have a chance. We still don't know where the last pod is, but everybody else will have a chance to get the reloads out of the way. And do that kind of a thing. Now if I come here, do I see the Thin Man from there? No. So this, I'm coming here to reload. So we're close enough. If I want, I can launch next turn a grenade. So we're setting up for next turn. We still don't know where that other pod is. I hope I don't accidentally run into it. And he's been hit twice and only took 4 damage. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? That's so cool. I don't think Floki's even in here today. Men in tights. Still cracks me up. Okay, I'm gonna steady the Rocketeer now and move him down over this way. In case the other pod, all we got left is Shredder anyway, but I'm gonna bring him to the corner because, you know, it's only so many ways this other pod can come at us from. So let's get ready for him. No, I don't want to shoot. I want to steady. Lucian, you're going to come back over this way as far as we can and reload.
Je bouge. Envoyé.
Oh no, we did it. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble because of that one. It looks like sectoids. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't want to have happen, man. Man, oh man, oh man. So we got a sectoid commander out there. And I moved my Rocketeer and steadied him so he's not available. I have a shot at him here at 40-something%. I can suppress him, but you know, he can just mind control my suppressor. But if he does that, I can charge him. I can charge him next turn and go for that hit and run style. So yeah, I'm gonna suppress. Let's get over here to do it. And we'll tempt him to try and mind control the suppressor. Yeah, we could try that with somebody too. I think I'd rather suppress him. I'd almost rather entice him to mind control my suppressor up here. You know? You know what I'm saying? And also, what I can do, I can, because they're just, I'll break line of sight with Kotz and Vodlin, come here to reload, and then we'd also be able to easily next turn, I think this would even, yeah, we could then reach here easily for flanking hit and run shot also, and bring multiple shots on this guy if he mind controls somebody. So I'm gonna try it.
Sir.
And yeah, the suppressing bug is a thing too, so. But it's not guaranteed to happen. It can happen. Should we think positive? Let's reload your big gun.
Oh, yeah.
And it's freaky friendly. So let's give it a try.
Moving.
Dang, that's a pretty good shot. That would hollow target him. It's only one shot though. That would give you one more shot. You know, it's only 69 or 59. Yeah, that's not enough shots. I gotta suppress. It's what I'm set up for. I gotta tell myself the bug is not gonna happen today. The bug is not gonna happen. Just in case, my friends. Well, there should be an autosave. If we get the bug, we're in the middle of battle, so there will be an autosave that we can go back to. There will be an autosave. So let's do the suppression. Wampa. Who's gonna Quampa? What? You're not in line of sight of anybody. Is it gonna help me to command or anything? No, I gotta reload here. And the question is, where do I need the smoke? We know you can hold up to the thin men shot, but he's gonna be hard pressed to hit you. I don't know that smoke helps in the defense of mind control, but we'll do this just in case. And Quampa's the only one left. Cross your fingers. Okay, he's not trying to mind control us. He's buffing up the rest of his team. Okay, we got a 7 crit there. The thin man missed. And we survived to talk about it again. So, that worked. No, I don't think I have that. I don't have a perk like that yet. We're gonna come over here and, oh, I can only get this far. Oh, well, it's still a flank. It may not be far enough back for the best aim on this weapon, but it'll give me 2 shots and it'll apply hollow targeting. So we're gonna do it.
Of course.
And in case anybody's on Overwatch, well, yeah, see, we're the one that need to be running it anyway. There's one more out there somewhere. So this is what I'm going to do. We have a rocket and a shredder ready. So if anybody's going to get shredding, and it's a steadied rocket, so now there's no scatter. These two are going to get shredded. Actually, no, it doesn't work. I could set it wherever I want it, but I'd have to get into the door, and then these are the more important. So let's shred.
Spara un razzo. Leccati un po' di schegge.
All right. So I will not be able to do run and gun. Actually, what I would be able to do is now I could use a command from Quampa to get the hit and run on this guy. There is a good use of the command. Okay, we want to go 66%. Just gonna have to do. Oh, that's not a good shot, Kotza. Next one's 76 though. Maybe you can do it this time. Yeah. Oh, he killed him. All right, so we're out of the woods. Oh, and it kills. Look at that. It did 15 damage to the mind-merged guy. Wow. Okay, so now this is what I do. Now, I take Kibo, because he's pissed at this thin man. No, actually, it was the sectoid that hit him. Oh well, he's still pissed at the thin man for making him run here. I can... Yeah, double tap with 1 bullet now. I'm going to run you here and launch a grenade to get rid of his cover. And the other sectoid should not be an issue for any Overwatch he could be on. So we'll one for all and get rid of this guy's cover. I hope. Yeah, we got rid of his cover. And guess who's back in action again? Emo, my pal, Emo. And then, Emo still has a good shot against this full cover, low profile guy. On top of that, do it. Back in the action. He's making up for being out of action. And we should only have 1 sectoid left, eh? Yeah. Only 1 sectoid left. And we don't know where it is. So, Quampa, we don't have to command after all. I'll bring you here, just you'll overwatch from up here. In case we need command to get that last guy. Lucian, will to kill. Your health is good. We're going to come this far in Overwatch as we move forward. On the big sectoid hunt. Freaky friendly, I'm bringing you here to Overwatch. Actually, to reload.
Reloaded.
And Floki, you need to reload too. So let's just move you closer. Just
Moving. On.
yeah, Kibo wasn't hurt that much, and he has repair servos, so that'll be good enough for him. And we do not know. Oh, there it is. He made his appearance. Emo, since you are out of action for so long, and I don't know that there's anybody on this team that is really primed for a. Oh, you don't see him. He's like in that little corner of the roof there. Well, we'll move you forward so you can maybe hit him next time. Yeah, we'll just reload. Because we're probably going to take care of him this turn. Let's face it. His days are numbered. And the way we're going to number those days is to blow away his cover and just take him out. Plain and simple. Take him out. He's not on Overwatch. We can launch a grenade down there. And we got this. Yes, cover dismiss.
The control room. It doesn't look like they did too much damage.
No, that I guess that's what we're trying. We did all the damage. But not to the controls themselves, thank goodness. I wonder what would have happened if our rocket had got in there and done damage. I wonder what he'd be saying now. Or if that's even set up for such a thing. Now this may just kill him outright. We just want his cover gone. And it is far gone. And so, you know, Quampa, just because you don't get very many chances.
Yes, I copy.
And I got plenty of other shots. Quampa, 2 for 2. That's 2 shots, wasn't it? 2 kills for Quampa. How about that? All right. Good job, team. Good job, team. Bringing democracy, priceless. Yeah, it had some awkward moments, but we got through it okay. It was one of the crappier start. I hate starting behind that building because you kind of got to come around the building without a whole big hoot of cover. What would have worked best is to go on back the other way where we had that tough time that one time because that pod ended up moving away and we could set up through that door, run across. That would have been a better play for us in hindsight, but it worked out. It worked out, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, not having, you know, because it was a council mission, I didn't know what to expect and I should have brought an engineer, but I didn't. Or do I have any of my... Did I have an engineer in the side tubes yet? I don't know.
Remember, we will be watching.
So you know what I want to do is for those airships that are left little by little while we're waiting to build more alloys and get them back from when we build the sniper rifle and the Firestorm will get nice payback on alloys. I want to buy one more Phoenix cannon, which is actually a coil gun for the backup ships. There we go. Okay, so let's see. What is the hangar situation? Because we beat up, yeah, we don't want anything to happen in North America. South America is almost back. We just need more Phoenix cannons there. Europe is, so yeah, Goose could still go out. He'll have some penalties for being damaged, but he's good enough to go out now. And so is Old Geezer. So Africa's okay with 3 Phoenix cannons available. Okay, so that's got to work for us. And we're gonna make it work. And I can't think of anything else we need to do. I'm just looking at panic. Got to find a way to get UK's panic down. The council mission was there, wasn't it? It didn't lower it. It was, the panic in UK wasn't higher, was it? Don't council missions help us out a little bit panic-wise? It doesn't look like we got a panic improvement unless it was higher than I recall. So that kind of sucks. I was hoping for yeah, I'd like all my worst guns to be Phoenix cannons now instead of
Return to base for debriefing.
Stingrays or something like that. Okay. I can't think of anything else we need to do. We don't have the funds or the resources to start new research.
To support the research team,
I
Commander.
should change that. We don't have the funds to start research that I want. Do I want little guns? Oh, this would probably give me the alien pistols. This would do the pistols. That's why it doesn't cost that much, but I don't want to spend 150 when I'm holding out. Oh, we need 2 heavy alien. I don't know. And I need I need one more sec. We haven't seen a sectopod in a while. And no, I'm not going to wish for one. And we need one more ethereal corpse. Oh, we got 2 autopsies coming up. Okay. Let's get back out there. Let's find the next mission. We did well, so we're on a roll. Let's keep the roll going, huh? Yeah, I don't recall, but it seems like that's about where it was. If I guess I can go back and check on the old recording, the VOD. You know, we have, for the time being, we have plenty of Illyrium. And therefore, for 2 engineers, I'll part with a little bit of it. I'll still have over 300. I'll do it. From India. All because it was engineers. I might not have done it for scientists. Old Geezer's back. That means Africa's 100% for airships. Tar Heel Nash arrived to South America, so they should be 100% now. Just not enough Phoenix. Okay, we got... Caitlin Porter didn't make it. Let's put her back in. If someone fails, we just throw them right back in. See, this is nearby allies in cover get extra defense, but would I? Or Psi Inspiration removes Mind Fray Panic from allies. You tend to be forward and not around a lot of other people. That's the thing. But to strengthen other people's will that might be near you, that strengthens. Go Distortion. And I don't know that we have anybody else quite left. I don't want to do EcoBot because that's low level. I want to keep open for high level promotions on the Psi group. Do I have anybody there? 850. Freaky Friendly, once he's out of fatigue, we need to get him in the tubes. Ripley, Floki are available for the tubes. Oh, in one day we got to get Karma Suture in there at 850. Yeah, he's high level as far as Psi Ops go. Annette Durand, oh, she's almost done. Hopefully she makes it. So, yeah, Karma Suture's next. We just got to wait for him to become available. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if I have... After that, I don't know if I have the resources to actually build those things. We'll think. I'm going to think about that. What I'll probably do is take a closer look in the wiki between episodes and see if we can afford. If I do the research, would I then be able to afford an upgraded set of armor for the mechs? That's the big question, Carlos. But I'll look at that because it could be important, especially for for maybe the tank, the one that needs to be tankier, like our Shoguns, like Kibo in this last one, could use some extra armor, damage reduction, whatever they provide. So yeah, I'll at least look at that. Thanks for suggesting that. Let's scan.
Contact detected.
Map of Earth. Small Scout. So this is most likely a research. Since it's Nap of Earth, scouts can't bomb and it's not blinking purple. Yeah, probably a research mission. I'm thinking Because down in Africa, the song always comes to mind when I'm talking about Africa. Yeah, it's a trap if I let it land. So that's why I'm thinking, hang on, everybody. Chichka wants out of the room, so we're going to do a little catus interruptus really quick. He's just been headbutting. This time it's a real cat bumping into my leg. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I can double fatigue everybody. Let's just look at what the escort is. I don't really need the alien computers and the power sources as much anymore because I still have a fair amount. But when they land, there's more enemies. Therefore, more weapon fragments. But a trap, the kind of enemies we face on traps now. Let's scramble and take a look. Okay, it's only got 2 escorts. And there's a chance, by the time we get there, it lands anyway. So I'm going to let that determine. I'm going to go for it. But if it just moves, goes zip and lands before we even intercept it, oh well, then that's what happens and we deal with it that way. But if I shoot it down, and we deal with it that way. I think we have a good enough team here. At least these 4. We got a couple rookies. The prankster and slinger here. So I do believe I'm going to take it out. You're going to lead. And I forgot that I should have shifted around one of the rookies to this. No, I shouldn't have. Captain Missile, you're not going to be a leader. You're going to be aggressive with a Phoenix cannon. Aggressive. And I'm going to use an aim module to try and if we catch it, I'm going to use an aim module. I guess I'll just come in. I might as well go aggressive on everything. And then we'll do an aim module and see if we can do it. We'll see. The big thing is we're going to find out if we even catch them before they land, because they're real close to where they should land. So let's find out. Yeah, it's gonna land. We're like, where aren't he? Oh, whoa! What's it going way over there for?
Can we wreck something?
Okay, we caught up to it. Can we shoot them down before they shoot us down? Because these guys hit hard. We just got hit.
Can't fuck with us, man. Can't fuck with the warriors.
Take him out. Oh, old geezer just got shot down. Old geezer, the one with the aim module, got shot down. But I'm hoping this just being a scout, we can take it out with whoever's left. And we have a mission. That was old geezer. So we lost an airship with a Phoenix cannon is what we did. Yeah, and he was also a leader, wasn't he? No. Decars are... I'm not sure. I'm confused. So we'll find out. Was he the commander? Was old Geezer? He just had a Phoenix cannon though, I think. Trumpkin got a kill. Captain Missile was the other. He's a leader. Old Geezer shot down. Ejection was successful. Pilot survived, but we lost an airship. Yeah, I was going to back him off, but he was like above halfway. He was sitting around 66% remaining on his health. But I thought we could afford one more hit. And then as soon as he got hit, it was a big hit that pretty much finished him off.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but at least the pilot, you're right, at least the pilot lived, I guess. Fun map. Who do we got available? Nefertiti, you're going out on this one. Except I'm gonna have you over here. I took Furball out. Do I have another scout? Suha Rafik? Yeah. She's played this mission before. So, except she's a commander, so I don't need Nefertiti per se. Well, I'll tell you what. I kind of could do both. Do I have any other scouts? Not a very good one here. Low profile, battle scanner, lightning reflexes. Macho Man also. Yeah, since I have my leader, I'm going to switch. Sorry if you're in here, Karaoke. But I think I'm going to do it this way. I think I'm going to go with Macho Man. And then I'm going to do an assault on this one. EIEIO, perhaps. Devil Dog's okay to take out. Dietrich. Yeah. We haven't taken you out in a while. And you need promotions. Let's choose you over EIEIO. Now we need gunners. Leal. And who else do we have available? Ah, Dexter. We haven't seen you. Let's take Dexter out. He still needs another promotion and he needs the experience to get up to it. We are definitely taking a... if I can find one. Howdy Doody! I don't know if you're still in here, Howdy Doody, but you're going out on this one. And we're gonna go for some captures on this one. I am probably not gonna take a sniper on this. Well, I take it back. We'll do it. Once again, it depends on where we start. If we start way across the map on the edge, away from the building and the UFO, that's a great place to float a sniper in the background. It is. And you're a Master Sergeant though, so do I need that? But you know, I want to give all my Master Sergeants a chance with the flying armor too, as a reward, especially when they're viewer characters. So yeah, Grunty, we'll take you. And then maybe the low level person we take out is Slim, as a Rocketeer. And then, let's see, I think that should do it. We also have, a couple low level. We have Slim, who's Tech Sergeant low level, and then we have Sergeant low level. So we got our couple of bring them along for experience people. So this is what we're gonna do. Nefertiti does not have dense smoke, so we do not have that as part of our game. Therefore, I am gonna keep it this way with the extra flashbangs, just because we do have an outsider at the end and they might come in handy. So Titan armor. As far as weapons, I have 2 people that need those, so you'll just have a little old SMG to keep you semi-mobile. Montaraz, you get your Titan armor. We'll give you the Storm gun, because you're more likely to be a shooter than the Rocketeer. The Rocketeer will get the Stutter gun. You do have dense smoke, so that's going to be very useful. We're going to put the arc thrower on you, and then... So you have dense smoke. Is there anything else I want to give you? Oh, Psi flashbang. Oh, battle scanners too. We'll just leave it at that. Leal. Oh, Dexter's getting a good gun. Leal is not a viewer character, so... Oh, max level pilot. Oh, thank God he lived then. Oh my God, the old geezers have a way of surviving. That's how they become old geezers. I should know. I should know. Okay, you'll get the Gauss. We're gonna keep everybody mobile on this one, I think. Titan armor. Regular scope, because you have double tap. An extra vest for when you're laying down the suppression and they try to break it up. And we got Bulwark. We're going out with Bulwark. He's gonna get some Titan armor. He's gonna get that big bad gun we haven't seen this last episode. You do have Ranger. We're gonna give you that. How does... You know, the breaching ammo just doesn't seem to offset that, and that's a heavy-hitting one anyway. I'm gonna actually, since I don't have a mech with me... Oh, you can't use it with that weapon. So much for that idea. Motion tracker, alloy plating. Let's go back to it again. And I don't know that I need to give you anything else because you're kind of pokey. Hit and run is the only thing that keeps you mobile. So let's leave it at that. Macho Man. We'll give you a marksman scope. You have not the greatest of speed, but I'm still going to load you down a bit. Marksman scope. Motion tracker. Chameleon suit. Oh, I took away the marksman scope. I replaced it instead of moving to the next slot. So let's go back to the marksman scope. Okay. Dexter, you get the fun suppressing weapon. Titan armor, the last suit. Yeah, we're doing that. Alloy plating and scope. And we got our last two. Grunty. You will not get the best armor in the world because Archangel does not give you the most protection. But we will give you that, give you that, give you that, give you extra armor or extra ammo. High cap mags, do you already have them? Oh, you already have them. Well, how about that? So instead we'll give you plating to give you a little more toughness in case somebody gets through to you. And depending on our starting position, they should not. We will do loadout here, Aegis armor. We'll go with the stutter gun, recoilless rifle. Oh, the fuel cell. Yeah. We'll sacrifice something else. Thanks for that catch. Yeah, fuel cell instead of the high cap mags. Okay. And I think we're done here. Yeah, because you only have 11 movement as is. Thank goodness for the stutter gun and Aegis armor to give you even that much movement. Oh, holy smokes. Slim is not fleet of foot. So we're not going to add anything else to them to slow them down. Yeah, that's looking good. This time we do have capture available. Howdy Doody, do you only have 2 items? Is there one more item that I want to give you? That would slow you down to 12. But if I was to give you an item, what would make sense? I don't think anything else really makes sense for you then. I mean, obviously you'd be able to use the better side grenades. I'll tell you what. We'll give you the side grenades. And we'll take away the regular flashbangs here. And just so Nefertiti can stay close to you to give you the command when you need the extra movement or extra capture attempt. And we'll take these away from Nefertiti. Nefertiti's got a little more speed now. We'll play it that way. Okay, I think we got a good team. I think thanks for your suggestions. We got all the laser pistols assigned out. All the Titan armors that we can get out there are out there. That's the Archangel and that's the Aegis armor for speed on a heavily laden. Yeah, so everybody that makes sense for Titan armor's got it. So we're in good shape. A little tough. Not a good night for me to run long, unfortunately. Unlike Saturday night where I just played a little bit over length. So unfortunately, my friends, I'm afraid what's going to happen is we're gonna call it after just the one battle today, and I apologize for that, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes I can play longer than my 2 hours, and sometimes we just cut it a little short because there's no way I can finish this mission in 20 minutes. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks. First, I always love seeing everybody in here and the comments you send and the suggestions you make. Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to pause in mid-battle. I just don't like it. That's bad form to me. I'd rather start out fresh in a battle. So we're going to pick this up again on Wednesday then, my friends. Right over here. It's a standard week. We haven't seen one of these in a little while, and looking forward to it. Tomorrow is Wasteland. We're headed back to the base, I think, from the Bazaar. I think that's where we are. And we have a mission in the Broadmoor Heights. And I'm probably going to head back and skip that clown tent to not do it next. And the reason being, we lost our clone and our goat. We have no sidekick animals, and I'd rather have those with me when I go into a place like that. We know how the clowns can sometimes play challenging for where we're at. So tomorrow That's the plan, is probably the Broadmoor Heights mission once we get ourselves a new clone. And, ooh, your last day before hospital. I hope everything goes well for you, Gleeser. So we'll hopefully see you for a little Wasteland tomorrow, as long as you're able to hang in there for us. And Werner, your guy came through, your soldier came through, even though we had to pull him for safety reasons. He was able to bounce back and make up for it with some extra kills. I'm glad you're in here to see that. And everybody else, even we had some new faces that popped in to say hi for us. So thank you, everybody that just kind of hovers out there and is a lurker that watches. I appreciate the chatters and the lurkers alike, and I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Do hope to see y'all next time, whether it's tomorrow with Wasteland or Wednesday with Long War once again. Ciao, everybody.